This year, one of the most coveted voting blocks for either campaign is Suburban Women. In 2020, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris overwhelmingly swept into office off the immense support of ladies in the suburbs.
But this time around, it's important to know exactly who we're talking about when we're referring to these ever-important suburban women. These days, suburban women are more diverse than ever before, racially, ethnically, and even economically.
To get their take on this election, Melissa and I sat down with a group of intergenerational Black women who live in Montgomery County, Pennsylvania, an area critical to Democrats and Republicans in this election.
Montgomery County, that's where Bill Cosby lives, so that means they got some money.
You think when people talk about the suburbs, they're not thinking about y'all? Not at all.
Oh, absolutely.
Yo, ain't that lady that's isn't this that lady that's a person that be on the CNN panels? I don't know her name. Ain't that who that is?
They're not thinking about y'all? Not at all.
Oh, absolutely not.
No. Why not?
We're painted with a paintbrush that says we're not supposed to be out here anyway.
Right.
That we're not successful, that we don't have the same economic value that people who don't look like us have.
The first question.
Who tells these people this stuff? Who tells these people this stuff? No one has ever said that to me. I'm Black. I'm not in Montgomery County, but I ain't in the ghetto either. No one has ever said that to me. Who are these people? Y'all got to get better friends. Y'all got to get better circles because, child, ain't nobody said that. MSNBC, okay, she looked familiar, obviously, because she got a bald head. That's why she stands out. But help me understand, why do y'all be around people who do not mean you well? I'm confused.
Question, when you move in a neighborhood, where do you work? Not what is your name? Where do you work?
What do you do? The first thing they look at us and they think, you got where you are because of diversity. You're a diversity hire. You are some kind of hard luck case, and you came up on a success because of what we gave you. And we all worked hard. All of us worked hard to be where we are.
I wonder how all of you are thinking about this upcoming election and the various issues and what they mean for your families and how it will shape the way you think about your choice in 2024.
I think in today's economy, I'm almost afraid to say this. When I lived in Maryland, I was a registered Republican.
Whoa.
Child. Wow, this is where we're going with this mess. Shout out to our girl. Yeah, that's her name, Simone Sanders. She was Bernie Sanders' campaign manager. Great job, child. Great job.
In Maryland, there were a lot of people like me, and I wasn't afraid to say it. In today's time, I'm almost afraid to admit that because people look at you like you're crazy because everything is so divided.
I mean, I think we took for granted in the last election, that our voice does matter and that, their affirmative action, like we didn't think that would go away, right? And we got lazy about it sometimes. And so I think that, as well as abortion, obviously is a huge, change in our society.
And the Supreme.
You coloreds love Roe v. Wade, don't you? Shout out to Woke Quill. He said being Republican got more shocked than having 4 baby daddies in the community. Ass backwards, exactly. Y'all love a Roe v. Wade's, child. Is there a kickback that the Black community gets and I'm unaware of it because I haven't got my kickback yet on how many ABs that we can have, and maybe it's buy 5, get the 6 for free? What am I missing? You got these alleged, I'm assuming educated, well-to-do women. Look at this nice place that they're in. They're in an affluent county in Pennsylvania. And they talking about ABs. What in the F is going on? Woo, Lord help your people. And I bet you they go to church. I promise you they go to church.
Court.
Thank you. Thank you for saying that.
Court. I mean, if we just take a pause, it's scary. It is scary.
And it's going to be on the line in the next election.
100%. 100%. And is this
why do these people, I'm sorry, y'all. Why do these people act like, the appointing of the Supreme Court was some sinister plot that Donald Trump did? I'm confused. Why is it that they honestly act like it's some sinister plot that he concocted with, like Gargamel, since we mentioned him the other day, like Gargamel concocted some potion and was able to get people to be like, get Donald Trump to appoint 3, right? Supreme Court justices. We're going to put that in the air. And Smurfette was like, yeah, don't do it. Don't do it. You know, she was tied up. And then the cat, what was the cat's name? I forget what the cat's name was purring all around Smurfette or something. What is going on? This whole conversation is so stupid. I promise y'all, I've never had a conversation like this ever in my damn life. And these are alleged smart people. I'm just going out on a limb that they're all educated and everything. Shout out to Fit Granny. Thank you so much for the Cash App, and I got your message. I appreciate your input. She said, we're mad that folks think we're a DI hire, but we'll vote for the push it. So when you come through and you listen to this broadcast, because I know you will, and when I clip it out, I know you're going to be listening to it because you're going to be mad at my thumbnail and the title. Make sure that you pay attention to this comment right here. Black women are mad that folks think we're DEI higher, but will vote for those pushing DE and I. Hello? Bueller. Shout out to Wokequill that said when they ended Roe v. Wade, they let women go home early because so many were in tears crying. It's a big deal. Anyway. I mean, I believe you. We watched it. We watched it when it happened. They were all in the streets acting like we just went to war. They may have been more upset on that than they were for 9/11, child. Crazy. But as soon as I say we need to bring back the get rid of people penalty, you know what I'm saying? Don't write it in the chat. Get rid of people penalty. That's just crazy talk. So you believe in the DEATH on this side with the non-born yet babies. But over here, when they're committing crazy ass crimes that are crazy, you don't want them to go nowhere, and you fight to say, "Oh, it's not right. It's not right." Y'all are crazy. Listen, all this stuff just makes me know that my decision to be away from these people has always been the right decision. I can't be around dummies. I can't be around dumb people. I don't care what the damn degree is. This is stupid.
Like the decorum, or lack thereof, is that now the standard?
What do the young Black women think?
I don't want to speak for everyone, but I do think our generation, it's hard to focus on what's going to happen 40, 50 years from now. And all our generation sees student loans, issues with getting jobs, things like that, where obviously that ebbs and flows over time, no matter who's in the White House. But it's just hard to, I feel like, get our generation to see the long-term effects of not being or using your political voice through voting or getting out there and just spreading whatever word you feel is best that you believe in.
There's a growing sense of nihilism from our generation that essentially feels frustrated because we see the system as broken. Mm-hmm. A lot of us are in a moment where, like Alexa said, getting crushed by student loans. Inflation is absolutely ridiculous.
Wait. You're getting crushed by student loans because you signed your name to the dotted line. Are we going to skip over that part? You chose that debt. No one made you take it. Nobody forced you to take. Blame your mama, child. Y'all took that out. Y'all saw what that daggone amount of money was. Y'all wanted to have the college experience. You went, now you whining and complaining. You signed that promissory note. So I'm tired of people talking about the crushing student loan debt. After 2008, nobody learned a lesson. Now you got Biden out here getting your damn, some of your damn student loans. I won't hold my breath. Some of your damn student loans done, and you still mad. Now you're talking about the economy, but you want the economy to stay under the same people with the economy that you don't like. Does that make sense? You want to stay, y'all keep talking about the economy is bad, inflation is bad under the person on who you want to vote for. Kamala don't get no pass. I don't care what none of y'all say. Cam don't get no pass. Everything that happened under Biden is all hers. It's all hers. Y'all can be dumb enough to think that she get a damn pass, and then you want to vote for someone that's doing exactly what you said is hurting you, and then you want to say that racism is your problem. Your problem just entered the room. That would be RBN, and you coloreds love being scammed. You don't even know what you're saying. You don't even know that you are participating in your own demise, basically. This sounds stupid. These are intelligent people. Allegedly. Child. Shout out to RBN in the building through the Fire podcast with the 5 memberships. Thank you so much, hon. Thank you so much. Always pleased to see you. I appreciate your support. Anybody that got a membership, please, I'm sorry, y'all, got a text. Anybody that got a membership, please make sure you thank our guy Through the Fire podcast. Make sure you're following Through the Fire podcast, especially if you are male. I appreciate you. Let's finish this up, child.
At the moment, a lot of my classmates, because I said I just got my master's, so a lot of my classmates are looking for jobs. Thank you.
Child, I'm sorry. I'm trying not to interrupt y'all. I'm sorry. That girl barely looked 25. She got her master's degree. Imagine how much debt she must have. Girl, what's your degree in? You cute and all, but what's your degree in, child?
Only 4 of us out of 20 got jobs.
Wow. You always hear people feel like the economy is going in a wrong direction and they don't feel great about the economy and poll after poll. But my follow-up question always, who do you blame? Who do you blame for the current economic, or do you blame anybody? Thoughts.
I think the simplest thing is you blame the current administration.
Yep.
That's just natural. I think what both parties are missing in this discussion is the nuance.
Black women, when they go to the polls, to me, my experience has been the Black women are thinking about a whole lot more than just themselves when they're going to the polls.
All day.
And I don't know if everybody else who's going to the polls has that mentality. What do you think about that?
I think as Black women, and especially in this case, thinking beyond ourselves, it's about winnability because the alternative is so scary.
And I think we get taken for granted that, they're just going to look at the ballot and go all the way down and not even read it.
I feel like a lot of the time, the country will rely on us to correct a wrong that's been made. And to be completely honest with you, it's very frustrating.
So
if these people don't shut the fuck up, child, I am about to shut this shit down. Everybody relying on us. I promise you, I don't be thinking about nobody but me and mine. That's it. Y'all out here thinking about, they lying. I don't care what nobody said, they lying. She ain't thinking about nobody but her freaking self. That's why you brought up them damn student loans. Y'all take this stuff on yourselves. These people, Black women, I'm saying it. I'm a Black woman. Shout out to YouTube. Y'all take this shit on your own. Ain't nobody telling you to. Ain't nobody forcing you to. You want to be a fucking savior. You want to think that everybody's supposed to bow down to your fucking ass. And that's why there's so many damn problems that y'all be having. This whole conversation is stupid. And these people are intelligent and have money. So just because you have money don't make you smart. And just because you went to school don't mean you're intelligent. This is a dumbass conversation, okay? And they sound stupid. I said that. I meant that. You go in there and you're thinking about other things. Fuck that. Why? If you ain't thinking about you and your own fucking family, who the fuck are you thinking about? Then you come through and then you complain about everybody and what they not doing. That's why these people think they can tell you what to do, Black men, okay? I'm telling you. They taking this all on their own. And because they allegedly are doing it, you're supposed to bow down. And that's where all this come from. I'm just figuring this out right now because this whole conversation is stupid and these are supposed to be intelligent people. You taking on the weight of the world, alleged. Just because you say it don't make it true either. Just because you say it doesn't make it true. You just want someone to say, oh, thank you. Fuck that and fuck you too. I promise you, I ain't thinking about nobody else but me and mine when I go vote. Fuck the rest of y'all, because you're going to do what you're going to do. You can't even say anything. Not y'all, you know what I'm saying? You can't even say anything to your coloreds. You can't say anything to your coloreds. Look at all the comments from me speaking about fucking Dalton and Thornton Township. Everybody in their emotional ass feeling over someone that's got, I'm impartial to the shit. I can't stand Tiffany, but y'all, we can't act like she is the only person that has contributed to this shit. And when you ignore that, just because you like someone, you got to take your fucking emotion out of shit. But you can't do it. You want someone to always bow down and kiss your ass? Fuck you. Nobody cares. I know I don't. Shout out to Luke Hazley in the building. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. She said, laugh out loud. What did I just walk into? You missed it, child. You missed it. We got Black suburban women in Pennsylvania talking about the 2024 election. They living the good life, basically, in Montgomery County, still whining. You poor, you whining. You rich, you whining. You middle class, you whining. It's whine, whine, whine. It's so hard. It's so hard to be a Black old woman. What a waste of life if that's how you live in it. That's what I say.
A number of you have mentioned the Supreme Court. And I think one of the things that's been really top of mind in this election cycle is reproductive rights and specifically access to abortion.
Child, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. There must be a secret kickback back on getting 5 A, Bs, and the 6 for free. I want to know where my share is, because clearly there's some money that's given back to Black people that care so much about deleting babies, but then got a problem with the take you out penalty when someone has committed horrendous crimes against people. Make it make sense. And lest we not forget, shout out to Bishop Wooden, carry your ass to church, talk about the Lord and everything that the Lord has done for you and how much you love the Lord, and then come out here talking about deleting babies. Child, make it make sense. Make it make sense.
Are you thinking about this in the other assaults on reproductive freedom, including in vitro fertilization, which is a way that many people are starting their families now?
I have friends that are still, trying to have children and that are at an age maybe where they do need, say, IVF, or, they could have problemsome pregnancies and their life could be on the line because a judge or, a lawmaker wants to make that decision for them. So it is top of mind for me. It's definitely driving force for why I'm going to go vote.
I promise you that the top of my mind ain't fucking Roe v. Wade. I promise you it's not in my mind at all. I don't give a damn, because people need to learn how to use fucking birth control. She gonna go to the extreme, of course. Oh, what if it's someone that needed to have one? Damn it, then get one if you need it. But let's not act like we don't see people up on this daggone YouTube, Instagram, tickety-tock talking about they using it as a method of birth control and trying to whine about somebody telling you what to do with your body. Girl, shut the fuck up, child. Hurry up with this. I can't believe I did this to myself.
And I don't have children, but I think about my niece. And if they're
your niece needs to be able to delete babies, yeah, girl.
Talking about their decision with our fallopian tubes, where does that go?
Yeah.
Where do we go from there? Mm-hmm. And the people that are making these decisions are not a lot of women.
It's such a slippery slope, the idea that we could legislate every scenario that a woman goes through in her reproductive health. When we start opening up these laws to say this many weeks or this or that or this exception or that exception, it's never ending. We've already opened the door and we've already seen what's happened even in this short time of opening that door.
Still ahead on Black Women in America, we're taking our road trip to Hollywood for a check-in with none other than actor and political activist Kerry Washington. She has a strong message for politicians who are on the ballot this year. Stay tuned.
Child, moving on. I can't take it. Let's go see.
We do not care